I'm going to tell you a little bit about my Jesus that has brought me through so much and that has healed my brokenness, redeemed me, restored me. See, 16 years ago, I struggled with addiction, trying to self-medicate to cover up the pain of physical, mental, and sexual abuse I went throughout my whole life. And losing my stepdad, that was my rock. It was really hard, and it made me very angry with God. So I turned my back on him for a little while. For almost 3 years, I was addicted to crack cocaine, doing $2,000 to $3,000 a day. However, I was also in several relationships, trying to search for love. But due to the abuse that I had already encountered in my life, what I thought was love was just hurting me even more and was being abused and taking advantage of me in these relationships. Later, I found out what real love was when I came to know God's love. I was killing myself, but little did I know that I had friends, family, and people I didn't even know praying for me. And as we all know, God answers those prayers. Because, see, I was in the hotel room smoking that crack when the song "Somebody Prayed for Me" came into my heart. It was then when I called out to God and said, if it was really you and you want me clean, then please just send me an angel, because I cannot do this on my own. The addiction has a hold on me. The next day, a random guy came up to me in the grocery store and asked me, "Why are you doing this to yourself?" When I asked him what he was talking about, he answered me by saying, "Why are you killing yourself like this?" Then offered me a place to stay, food, clothes. He said, "I'll help you with whatever you need." I thought, though, he was just trying to get with me. So I blew him off, thinking nothing of it. The next 2 days, I ran into that same man in a different city. I turned him down the second day, but then the third day I said, what the heck do I have to lose? And I took him up on his offer. Little did I know he was that angel I asked for. God, I asked God to send to me. On the third day that I was clean, I called my mom in North Carolina and I asked if I could come home. My mom bought my bus ticket. She had a friend in Florida that still lived in Florida, to take me to the bus and to get me warmer clothes because it was December. And in North Carolina, it's a little colder than Florida, but I got to North Carolina on Thursday. That Sunday, my oldest daughter had a Christmas program. The Lord had talked to me so much that day. I went to the altar and I gave my life back to God. This was the start of my journey of being clean from drugs, restoring my relationship with my children and family. He blessed me with a job that I would have never imagined that I would even be good enough at. For years later, without going through my trials though, I would not be the person I am today. And without God, I would not have the relationships that I have today, including the relationships with my husband, my children, my grandson, and for that I am eternally grateful. God also loved me so much that through the process of quitting drugs, I never once had a sign or a symptom of withdrawal. Now I use this life that God has blessed me with to help others that have some of the same addictions I have had in my past come to know who their Savior is and what He can do for them if they will just allow Him in their life.